guys, so this is actually the first time you see me, but today I'm going to do a video all about velvet nails. And in this video, I'm going to show you what you need and how to do the velvet nails. After that, I'm going to answer the frequently asked questions about velvet nails. And let's get to the tutorial. So first, of course, you will need the velvet powders. I got mine from bornreadystore.com and I will put the links in the description box below if you want to go ahead and check it out. And I also have a coupon code for you to get 10% off your purchase. And they also do free shipping worldwide, so I think that's a huge plus. And you're also going to need your base color. Now, my velvet powders is a pastel pink with cool undertone to it. So for the base color, I've tried baby blue, hot pink, orange, and two types of pastel pink. The first one is the same exact color as the velvet powders, and the second one has a more warm undertone to it. And I actually like the second type of pink better with the velvet powder. So what I'm saying is, with the base color, you can experiment with as many colors as you want. You don't have to stuck with the same exact color as your velvet powders. Okay, you're also going to need a fluffy brush to wipe away any excess and a tweezer. Last but not least, you're also going to need a clear nail polish. First of all, just paint your nails like you usually would with your base color. Cover your nail with the clear nail polish, and you want to make sure you paint all the surface of your nail. Okay, so here's a little trick that I do. Before anything else, dip the tip of your nails to the velvet powders, because the tip of your nails is the first part of your nails that actually going to chip. So you want to make sure that you protect it. After that, well, just go crazy and pile on the velvet powders onto the rest of your nails. Just make sure that you cover everything because you do not want a bald patch on your velvet nails. Now, before you swipe off any excess of the velvet nails, I want you to just press down the velvet powders on your nails gently, just to make sure that it really attaches to your nails. Once you've done that, just take your fluffy brush. I just used a blending brush here, and you don't have to worry because it is not going to ruin your brush, and you can still use your brush afterward as usual. After that, just put your velvet powders back into the container and did not spill it like I did here. And that's it, your velvet nails is done. Now, I'm going to answer the frequently asked question about velvet nails. First of all, I've seen this in every single velvet nails video that I've watched. What happens if you wash your hands? Well, I'm going to show you here what happens when I wash my hands. The velvet powders will absorb the water. All you have to do is just get a towel, dry your hands like you usually would, and that's it. In seconds, your velvet nails will be dry and just like before you wash your hands. Okay, now the second question is, what happens if you put on a top coat? Because, you know, the point of velvet nails is you can feel like the velvety touch to it. That is really unique, and I was actually really surprised by it when I tried the first time. I was like, I keep touching my nails the whole time. But anyway, what happens if you put on a top coat? Well, I tried to put on a top coat on my velvet nails, and it's actually quite hard to put on a top coat because the velvet will immediately absorb the top coat. So you do need to put a generous amount of top coat. And after you put on a top coat, the first thing that you notice is that the color changes. It becomes a darker color, and the velvet turns a little bit stiff. You can still slightly feel the velvety touch depending on how much top coat you put on. The more top coat you put on, then the less it will maintain the velvet texture. But you can definitely still see the texture of the velvet nails. Okay, now to the third question, how long does a velvet nails last? So for the first time, I didn't put a top coat on my velvet nails, and it lasted me for 4 days. But not because the velvet powders start to rub off or anything like that. The velvet powders still stay there. 80 to 90% of the velvet powders still on my nails. But on the second and the third day, I'm kind of busy going around town, so the velvet powders kind of pick up the dust, and the velvet nails becomes really filthy. Well, for the first time in the second day, when it starts to pick up the dust, when I washed my hands, I can still kind of clean it, but then in the fourth day, I washed my hands and the dust just won't come off, so I just decided to remove it all at once. So the velvet nails actually, for the velvet powder, it actually will last you a really long time because it really sticks to your nails. I really thought that it will rub off by the second or the third day, but it doesn't, it stays there. The problem is it picks up dust and your manicure will be like really filthy. But I guess if you use like a dark color, like a dark plum or a black or I don't know, a dark purple, you won't be able to see the dust, so that would probably last a lot longer. Now for the second velvet nails, I put on a top coat. It lasted me for a week. I finally removed it just because I was bored, but I'm pretty sure I can still keep it up for as long as I want to. It picks up dust, but because you put on a top coat, you can just wash your hands and the velvet nails will be clean again. That's the plus of wearing a top coat, so it's really all up to you if you want to use top coat or not. Personally, I don't think I will use top coat just because I really love that velvet texture. It's really unique and I really recommend you guys to try it out. And yeah, I guess that's it. Do you have any more questions about velvet nails? Let me know in the description box below. I will be sure to answer it. So yeah, I hope you guys learned a thing or two from my video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! That, so I think I saw a lizard over there. I keep looking in the viewfinder. After